Hello, loves, and welcome to Nicole Loving Earth. This episode is going to be big. So, wherever you are, this is not one to listen to while you're driving, while you're operating heavy machinery, while you're making dinner. This is one to take time for you. This is one to take time for you to make sure that you're in a place where you can let go. Today is all about opening your third eye. Opening your third eye once and for all, once and for all, once and for all. So I've just been sitting here in meditation, which I do before my podcast recordings. And this episode I've been sitting on for probably close to 2 months now, where I was like, the seed was planted. The seed of this episode was planted, but we cannot harvest when we plant a seed. We have to wait for it to grow, for it to mature, for it to bear fruit. And I feel like this week, especially the past few days, each piece has kind of dropped into place. Each piece has dropped into place where now it's ready. Now it's ready to harvest. And so that is a perfect example of trusting your process and trusting the information that comes through to you. So what I mean by that is, say you have a piece of your intuition drop in, a form of guidance, or a hit, an intuitive hit come to you. We can act on it then. We can act on it then and there. Okay, it can be something, to keep you out of danger. It can be something to progress what you're doing right now. But when it is something bigger, for all, if you're a practitioner, if you're a teacher, and you have insight or intuition drop in, this is something for you to play with. This is something for you to allow to develop, because the seed is not from where we take action. The seed is from when we start paying attention. Okay, so for instance, for this episode, I knew I wanted to do on opening the third eye. And I have a practice that I do with my students, which we're going to do as part of this meditation. But then along the way, I kept getting, not yet, it's not ready. It's not ready. And so I needed to trust that, right? I needed to trust that and know that the proper amount of information was going to come through, and I would know when it was complete. Okay, so this episode for you today is a collecting of me, like Snow White, Goldilocks, that kind of energy, going through the forest and picking up a berry and picking up a treat and picking up this and that along the way, because it's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's just right. So today, my loves, I want you to find a seat. We are going to do meditation or a journey. This is about opening your third eye. Okay, there is going to be a lot of information coming through, a lot of opening, a lot of activation, and this is just allowing to see what comes through for you. Okay, so you may feel energy, you may have visions or sights or sounds. Okay, just trust what comes through for you. Just allow the feeling. So if you're having a wave of energy and you're like, oh my gosh, this is too much, lean into it. Okay, now when anytime I'm doing this kind of journey work, please know that leaning back in your chair or laying down is allowing you to be into that full experience. Okay, and so if you're wanting to slow down the process, if you're wanting to come back to consciousness at any point, just all you need to do is lean forward. All you need to do is rub your fingertips or stretch your toes. Any kind of body movement like that will slow it down. Okay, so coming forward, leaning forward in your chair, rubbing your fingertips together, this will bring you out. Leaning back or really allowing yourself to be soft and open will even take you further and deeper into the practice. So before we get started, preparation, just make sure grab a drink of water, or if you've got a cup of tea or something, perfect, just have that by you in case you're wanting to have a drink at any time. I'm not sure how long this meditation's going to go for. This is the fun part, right? I don't know what else is going to come through. I've had a lot of imagery already, so I'm excited to get started. So just as you settle in, this is all about the third eye, activating your pineal gland, and I'll explain what that is after the meditation. Activating codes of consciousness, really opening all of your energy centers to see yourself as one energy center. Okay. And so this practice here is going to really shift and change a lot for you, whether it is clearer visions, whether it's opening your visions for the first time, whether it's more body sensations, having a finer tune of your intuition, like raising your vibration, raising your frequency. It's really important after a session like this, or after you've listened to this podcast, just take it easy. Don't move too quickly. Don't go off and go for a run or something like that. Just take it easy. Have something good to eat. Maybe you're going to feel like a nap. Maybe you're going to feel more energized. Maybe you need to go and sit out in the sun for 5 minutes. Whatever you need to do afterwards, whatever your body's calling you to do. Maybe it's have a bath or a shower. Okay, so just follow your intuition on what you're guided to do after this practice as well. And of course, afterwards, if you feel like reaching out or you have questions or comments, please send them through. After the last session that we did, the episode on sexuality and spirituality, my inbox was flooded. So I love all of your feedback. Please keep that coming. Please keep that coming. Do not ever have fear of reaching out. I will always have my inbox open for feedback. So, all right, we're gonna get started. They're really like excited to do this one today. So we're gonna get started. So you may already feel a sense of excitement, a sense of trepidation, a sense of anxiousness or nervousness, or you may be like, let's go. All of these are perfect. All of these are perfect. So I've given you some time now to settle down and settle in. So wherever you are, whether you're sitting or laying down, just find yourself in a place of comfort. Okay. So, if it's nice and warm, or you want to shut the window, you want to put a rug on, whatever it is for you to bring yourself comfort right now. Perfect. Okay. All right. So I want you just to settle into the tone of my voice. Close your eyes. And with every inhale, really focus in on that breath. So we're going to breathe in. And slowly exhale. And at the bottom of your exhale, just hold that moment of stillness, that moment of silence, just as natural as it feels. And then when you're ready, take another breath in your own time. And at the bottom of the exhale again, we're just going to hold that, just for that stillness, coming to that stillness and that silence. As long as it feels good for you, as long as it feels like you feel yourself softening and opening, you feel your body coming into alignment, you're noticing your body once more. Pick up on those subtle shifts in energy, how your energy moves around your body with your breath. Maybe you feel a tingling. Maybe you're feeling sensations or a niggle. Maybe you're feeling hot or cold. Just notice how your body feels as we bring awareness to our breath and our body. as we do that, the energy of love comes pouring in and around us like a soft cloud of energy. This just flows around us and settles. A pale pink, but there's also a pale violet or a pale purple color to it too today. So just notice it as like sunset clouds, how they settle around you and just wrap you and envelop you in this love, this energy of love. You are completely loved and supported right now. You notice with every breath in and exhale and that hold, your whole body, your whole being start to soften and open, soften and open, soften and open. If there is any part of you that's feeling stiff or sore, send this loving energy to that point and feel that love just start to soften and open that point within your body. And as you take a moment to soften into this energy, set your intention for this session. Is it to open and activate your third eye? Is it to clear limiting beliefs? Is it to let go of your programming? Is it to release blocks or what you deem is between you and infinite connection? If you're feeling there is some block between you and connection, what is it? Feel into it. Is it like a thin veil? Is it a door? Is it a brick or concrete wall? What is it that you have placed there between you and connection? These will all be dissolving today. So whatever you feel it is, know that that energy is going to dissolve today and dissipate. And it will just cease to be there. So who we have coming in to support us with this journey is Archangel Metatron. If you have had experience with him before, or this energy, just feel that come into your field. If this is your first time experiencing Archangel Metatron, just notice, where are you feeling it in your body? What does it feel like for you to witness, to be present to the energy of Archangel Metatron? Does the energy feel expansive? Does it feel light or dark? Does it feel powerful? Just notice how this energy feels to you. Maybe you have a vision already of Archangel Metatron. And as if you were raising your head to meet his eye, he holds out his hand for you, his left hand. And on his palm is a merkaba. Merkaba is a geometric shape. It seems to be balanced in his palm. This shape is like two pyramids formed and joined together, one pointing up, one pointing down. The two intertwined, so it is like a six-pointed star. Notice what color your merkaba is. Is it one color or many? As it spins, One pyramid is spinning one way and the other is spinning the other way. Like a toy from many years ago, this spinning merkaba sits so gently on his palm. The triangles symbolize or signify as is above and so below. He holds it to your heart space and you feel your heart space open wider and wider. As he places this merkaba in, you feel this spinning within you. This is clearing debris of false programs or non-beliefs. This is clearing all of the debris. This is absorbing any negative energy which has been held within your heart, so just allow it to flow. This is what it is here for. It is not too much. As this merkaba spins within your heart space, it is sending a golden light down and up. This golden light is flowing through your solar plexus, through your sacral, through your root, connecting you to the earth. This golden light is also going upwards from your heart, through your throat, through your third eye, through your crown, and connecting to the all, creator, God, source, consciousness. Channels are connected and open. Just take a moment for that energy to settle within your body. With this energy of the golden light and archangel Metatron standing guard, he takes his left pointer finger and taps on your third eye 3 times. You feel a tingling and a tension here. Here he has a golden key, which is Metatron's cue, another geometric pattern being placed directly onto your third eye. You may feel a tingle or maybe a heat. You may feel tension or an expansion. Allow those energies just to settle with every new sensation or feeling. This key is starting to filter in golden light through it, through the third eye, connecting to the golden light that has been put through you by Metatron. And you can see it start to sparkle, start to throw sparks, start to activate within your mind. As the key that was put into your third eye unlocks, that golden light starts to flood through your third eye. There is a pressure now behind your ear at the base on the left and the right. A line has been drawn between these 2 points and a third at the base of your skull, creating a triangle within. This triangle of golden light within the base of the skull is acting like a mirror. drawing that golden light from your third eye to it, creating a beam of light as wide as your third eye and coming into this point, this triangle behind. This triangle of light is shining a direct laser onto the pineal gland. This mirror effect of the light coming through, allowing that mirror effect to pour this laser beam of golden light directly onto your pineal gland. You feel this pressure starting to build within you. The calcification is being broken through. You see, feel, experience this just falling away like an outer shell to light up that pineal gland within. You may feel a sensation or waves of energy coming to you. With every breath, as that pineal gland expands and grows golden and expands and grows golden, you feel it starting to change things within you. Cells moving that little bit quicker around your body. Maybe your heartbeat raises a beat or two. Maybe your breath becomes more shallow. Just keep that deep breathing. Just slow it down. Allow that golden light to flood from the pineal gland, and you feel the power of it being activated. That now this pineal gland is throwing that golden light through your third eye. There is no more key. It is just a straight beam of golden light. And with that, this outer shell starts to break away too. The calcification of false or limiting beliefs, the calcification of programming and what you have been told to believe. All of this starts to just crack and fall away. Where before, where there was a third eye, now this is connected to the crown. There is no separation. You see it all start to fall away from your whole skull region until your whole skull is one energy center. This starts to have that sending effect all the way through your energy centers where it's spreading down to your throat. That golden light starting to pour through your throat. And once again, it's starting to crack away any disbelief in self, any programming, any fear of using your voice or speaking your truth just starts to fall away. Until this shell, this outer shell, comes off both arms. And you notice all just starting to break away where it just becomes one huge energy center. Your arms, your hands, your throat, crown, everything is one center. And this process continues down to the heart. All calcification falling off the heart. You are safe to love. You are safe to be love. You are safe to know love. You are safe. You are safe. You are safe. That breath of regulation allows that shell to fall off even deeper still. Front and back, you are now one energy center. The solar plexus, complete and whole. Progression forward. Nothing is holding you back. Your sense of purpose, your sense of self is strong within you. Front and back, this breaks away. This one energy center coming complete as it moves down to the sacral. You feel the pulse of the sacral, the seat of your creation, all that you are, the divine masculine and feminine here, figure eighting, a beautiful double helix of energy and light. And once again, back and front, it falls away. Come down to your root, and that shell starts to fall off your legs. You have forward momentum. You move with ease and grace through this life. You move through ease and grace through your situations, your conversations, your experiences. Your root, this golden light floods down through your root, and there is no shell left. You are one complete energy center. You glow with this golden light. Your experiences open up. How you share your experiences opens up your connection complete, your purpose expansive, your divine being activated, and your connection to all that is below complete. This golden light that floods down through your root now becomes these golden roots that you see travel down and down and down through the earth. As they connect to the earth, this golden light starts filtering through all of that disbelief in self, all of that false projection, all of that fear and insecurity, the anger, the hate, everything that you've ever carried starts being filtered through those golden roots to replenish the earth. You can release, you are safe to release this all. Feel those roots grow stronger as they connect through to the ancient wisdom that is held within the earth. For all that have walked before you, for all that have walked upon this land, their codes, their wisdom is held within you, beneath your feet. And so you feel your roots going down deeper and deeper, connecting and growing sustenance and nourishment from all of the ancestral knowledge and wisdom that is held here for you. That transference of energy of letting go all of this false parts of self and collecting and drawing in all that ancient wisdom. The transference is easy, back and forward, a flow, flow, flow. As your roots go deeper and stronger and deeper and stronger, they connect to others, and you're transferring energy and information between the two of you as well. We are all connected. These roots that have grown so strong and grounded. This is the meaning of grounding, is to connect to the ancients. This is the meaning of grounding. Keeping your bare feet on the earth allows you to walk with the wisdom of all that have walked before you. This is the connection to grounding, being in nature and being in rivers, to hear the whispers of those that have spoken before you, of the ancient wisdom and knowledge that is heard and felt and known within the natural world. And as you stand in wonder and awe here, you feel as these roots travel back up your system, you feel that seed of creation being placed within your sacral. That seed that has spawned these delicious roots. That seed that has grown these delicious roots into all that was. You feel that starting to grow. That seed and its little sapling coming up, where the branches spread throughout you, where the branches through to your connection, growing from that sustenance and nourishment from below, of spreading and connecting to all there is. For as far down as your roots go, this is how wide and tall your branches may be. For all that is to come, for all of the ancient wisdom that is at your feet, your connection to spirit is all that is to come. The architects, the scribes, the scholars, all ethereal beings have been waiting to connect with you, have been waiting for you to plant your seed, have been waiting for you to access and connect to your roots, have been wanting you to know how powerful you are. And so now, receive. All that you are here to do is to be love, is to open up your abilities, is to know yourself in your true form, is to know the power of love. And we ask you to open your vision now. I see easily, I experience all. I know myself, I love myself. I am anchored into the ancient wisdom. And as you say this, feel from your heart as that anchor drops through you, drops past your soul, and your soul's expression drops past your deep-seated knowing of within, and that anchor drops into the earth. You are anchored into that ancient wisdom and knowledge. You are anchored into the great knowing. And feel now as your head turns to the sky and you point your third eye to the sky, you feel all of that cosmic, what is coming, and all of that cosmic information that is coming for us, flooding straight into your third eye. That merkaba that was placed into your heart starts spinning once more, and you feel it ignite the wisdom within you. This merkaba travels up to your third eye, to your crown area, and as it penetrates through your sphere, you notice how wide your energy is right now. You notice how wide your field is right now. You notice how expansive you have become. And this merkaba that you see above your third eye, you see above your chakra system here, see as it spins how it starts collecting this data, cosmic codes, light language, visions, memories. The lights of the cosmos come and refract through it like a rainbow of colored lights that come through and refract into you. Here is where the information of the universe is kept, as above and so below, the ancients and what is to come. So in your merkaba here, your information vessel, see it spin now, with this information being processed to put into your cells, to change your DNA, to change your wisdom, your knowledge, to open and expand you. We are wanting you to know there are great changes here for all of you. With this opening and expansion and your understanding of the power that you hold within, more messages will come through for you if this is what you are choosing. Anytime that you connect to your merkaba, we can speak to you. We are here to advise you, to teach you of the magnificence of your energetic skin suit. Your body being your intuition, your third eye being opened, your heart connection to consciousness. All of this was our doing, so we are here to show you the way. You can place your hand on your heart, your left hand on your heart, and just say, I activate my soul being. And feel how that changes the system within you. Maybe you feel a slight spiraling on your chest, or an opening or softening, as she calls it. There is great work to be done here, but it all starts with self. Do not fuss yourself with looking outside of you for what your neighbor is doing or not doing. We are asking you to pay attention to your heart. We are asking you to go inward and ask yourself, can I be love? Love is the great connector. Love is the true connector. When we are able to come back to love, we understand who we are, we understand our purpose, we understand why we are here. Can you be love for all living creatures? Not just those you deem worthy of your love. Can you be love for all living creatures? I am here to talk through her as the channel. I here am a star being. So for you to connect directly to me, all you must ask for is my star being. I invite the energy of my star being into my field. This is the key, and I shall come. There are a great many that are awakening at this moment, and many are receiving visitations, and many are receiving messages. Small intuitive hits to large messaging like this. Please know your heart will always know if it feels true for you or not. There may be people in your field that you trust, but the vibration changes or the way it feels for you changes. Trust that. It is not to say they are good or bad. It's just to trust your instincts, your intuition, to trust your feelings. When it feels true and correct for you, you will know. Trust this. Follow your heart. Each of you are to pay attention to your dreams, your visitations in waking. Take notice of flashes of light that may start to occur around you. Take notice of music or images that you see. More and more messaging will come through this way. It will feel like this in your heart. You will feel it. Allow the energy of that being just to feel around you so that you become aware of that frequency or that energy. Maybe you experienced a light or a feeling or a color with that energy. Allow yourself to recognize it when your star being is trying to come through. Notice how you feel in your body right now. Do you feel different? Do you feel open? Do you feel tingly? Where are you feeling it in your body? Just take notice. Your third eye has been opened and expanded with this meditation. So allow that to come in. The way you received messaging before may be different from this moment forward. So allow that to happen. Do not be looking backwards for the way that you used to connect. A simpler, easy way is here. And this is all about knowing your own heart. So ask your heart in every moment, how are you feeling? What does this feel like for you? Is this an energy I can trust? Teach me, heart, how to know. Slowly, slowly come into your heart space now and just notice what it feels like. As if you were to sit in there, make this cozy, make this vision cozy. What does the inside of your heart look like? Is it plush and soft furnishings? Is it a particular color? If you were to invite people into your heart, is it welcoming and open? Is it cozy and intimate? Allow the visual to come to you for what your heart looks like. You are so beautiful. Do you know that? You are so loved. Do you know that? Breathe in that love. Be in your heart and hang out. Mm. 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 So what does your heart look like and feel like? Just notice it. Just notice it. And take a minute here to get to know what your heart is. Mm. Warm and squishy and playful and curious. Maybe your heart is new to you. Take a moment and just get to know it. Maybe you've spent a lot of time in your heart and this is familiar territory. Kick back and soften into the field of your heart. And so your heart is your connection to God and Source. Your third eye is how you experience this. So now let's play. Whatever it is you're wanting to come forth, whatever it is you're wanting to see, hear, feel, experience. Is it your guides? Is it Ascended Master? Is it Jesus or Mother Mary? Is it Merlin? Is it an archangel? Is it a loved one or a god or goddess? Invite their energy into you now. I invite the energy in of and Archangel Metatron is still here. So if you want him to come to form for you, invite him in. This is a time for you to play. Think of past lives. Think of past soul experiences. If there is no such thing as time and space, we're all here. If there's no such thing as parallel lives or things like that, we're all here. So what is it? If there is a place in time or space that you want to go to, you are there now. If there is an energy from the future you're wanting to pull through and feel and experience now, do that now. Expand it, play with it, bring it closer, shift it, shift the timeline. If you're wanting to see your past life experiences, then open them up. If you're wanting to visit an ancient civilization, then go there now. This is yours to play. This field is yours now. This is yours anytime. You have that merkaba. Have that in your front of mind, in your third eye. Hold that in front of your third eye to access these realms. This love, this field of consciousness is yours. That heart space is yours. You have many access points to access consciousness, your third eye, your connection to your heart. All of these are yours. And in the middle of that journey work there, we had a visitation. So I've worked with different ascended masters, gods and goddesses, star beings in the past, and now for where we are at as a collective, these are the Andromedans that are coming through to me. So you may hear of Sirius, and I've worked with those beings before. You may hear of the Octurians, you may hear of the Palladians, you may hear of different beings. The Andromedans are the architects or the designers of our, they call it our energetic skin suit. So what that means is, like, you can think of our human body as just our vehicle that gets us from point A to B. We really don't have any conscious thought about how it does that. You can think about it, maybe you have more conscious thought about your body if you're an athlete or you partake in a lot of sport or dance or movement or yoga, right? You're very aware of your body and its capabilities. But there are a lot of our day that's spent in unconscious awareness of our human body. We just use it for its basic functions. But if our human body is our greatest tool for intuition, how much of it are we using? How much of our body are we actually using to its full potential? So if you think of every cell, every fiber of your being as an energetic point for connection, as an energetic access point for intuition, then all of a sudden all of that opens up for you. And our basic body sensations of, oh, I'm hot, I'm cold, I'm tired, I'm hungry, I need to go to the bathroom, all of these are unconscious. And when we start to awaken our third eye, when we start to awaken our intuition, when we start to awaken that spiritual being within us, these tingling sensations that we have, these feelings within our body, these, stuck or stagnant energy that can turn into, ailments or illness within the body, we start to understand how unique and how amazing it is. The ability that we have to heal ourselves, the ability that we have to open ourselves up to higher levels of consciousness. This is all within the understanding of not only quietening the mind, but understanding the capabilities of the human body. And so this is what we're tapping into here. This is what they're opening up, and this is what they're activating within you today. This is a lot of information to take into. So I want you to take your time. I want you to take your time. The beauty of this kind of work is that you can come back and do it anytime. You can come back and listen back to this episode. You can come back and do this again and see what comes forward for you. See if you have different visions. See if it changes for you. See if you have a different visitation. And if you've fallen asleep and you've just woken up now because my voice cadence has changed, then welcome. I love you. And it doesn't matter if you fall asleep. Your unconscious or subconscious mind is still picking up on that vibration, that frequency, and what I'm saying. You don't have to consciously remember every word I say for it to work either. So, my loves, I want you to make sure after this experience that you write down your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. If you had any visuals, what moved or shifted for you? What did you let go of? What were you calling in? Write down your experience, share it. The other thing is like this kind of energy work, you may feel more tired, more energized, you may be hungrier, you may be less hungry. To just follow the flow of your body. Please drink plenty of water. I cannot stress that enough. Drink plenty of water after this one. Also too, if you feel like having a bath or a shower or jumping in the ocean or a river, then do that too. Just follow your guidance, sit out in the sun, put the sun to your third eye, really get that activation kicked into gear. The sun is an amazing tool for clearing and shifting energy. So even if you're to sit out in the sun for 5 minutes after this, before this, and really like focus in on that sunlight coming and hitting your third eye and your chakras and clearing them. I absolutely love taking people on journey. I never know where we're going to go. I never know who's going to visit through the channel either. So it's always a bit of a surprise for me too. Just take your time with it. And if you have questions or anything come up for you, then just reach out. In the notes of the episode of ways that you can contact me. If you're wanting to book a private session with me, you can, okay? As well as that, if you are wanting to connect with me on Instagram or send me a message, then you can do that. If it's a longer message or you want to share your experience, then email me. I absolutely love what I do, and this is more of an opening into the work that I do with people. So I am looking at taking on perhaps 1 or 2. I've got one person already interested, 1 or 2 one-to-one students. So if you're interested in going completely deep with this work, spiritual work, your grounding, your foundations, your rituals, your habits, and then coming into this expansion and being clairvoyant, having that all opened up more, working with the akashic records, like knowing who your guides and your spirit team are, all of that kind of work, you can jump onto my website and have a look at what it is to work with me one-on-one. I have students and I have clients across the world. So it's my privilege and honor to share this kind of work with you. And I definitely view it as sacred heart work. So take your time with it. Take your time. The next podcast, I've got my girlfriend Natasha coming back. And we're going to be covering divine masculine and divine feminine energy. So it's kind of like a follow-up to the sexuality and spirituality podcast that we did in our last episode. So yeah, If you are a keen follower of all that I'm doing, I'm thanking you. For everybody that reached out after our last episode, thank you. If you're new, if this is your first time experiencing me, oh boy, you've had no lead up. But I want to say thank you for being here. And this is how we grow and create community, you know, by sharing these kind of experiences together. So stay in contact. Know that I love you. Know that the door's always open if you need support. And yeah, have fun playing with your third eye. Be super aware of your dreams may start to become more vivid memories coming through, more memories coming through, more visitations coming through, more intuition opening up for you. Just allow it. Do not have fear. Just allow it. So, my loves, thank you so much for being here. I love you, and we'll see you soon.